So here we are in Oosterdam. Can you introduce yourselves first, one at a time?
I'm Anna. I play violin in Lincoln Center Stage.
My name is Sarah. I play viola in Lincoln Center Stage.
My name's Rosanna, and I'm the cellist in Lincoln Center Stage.
Very nice. Yes, I've seen you guys perform a couple times already, and it's really wonderful. So, Sarah, why don't you begin by giving us some background about what Lincoln Center Stage is and what your arrangement is with Holland America line?
Certainly. Lincoln Center Stage is a performance that Holland America has recently started to produce on their ship. So they teamed up with Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts in New York City, and they have a production team called RWS Entertainment Group who oversees everything from what we wear to bringing us on the ship and setting everything up and coming in for checkups. But Lincoln Center in New York did have a part with Holland America, picking our programs, our music, hiring the arrangers. They oversee the audition process and hiring the musicians and our rehearsals as well.
Okay. Well, tell us about your backgrounds. Like, how did you get into this, and what were you looking for when you signed on for this kind of experience on board a cruise ship?
Should I go first? Sure. So I've my background since college has mostly been in orchestral playing. So I was lucky enough to attend the Shepherd School of Music in Houston, Texas for my undergrad, and that has a really amazing orchestral program. And so I got really into orchestra playing and was a fellow at the New World Symphony in Miami Beach, Florida after that for almost 4 years. So I did a lot of orchestra work, but also a lot of outreach work with the community. So I did a lot of school programs, played in retirement homes, that kind of stuff, and really got into a lot of interactive kind of things with really getting to interact with the audience. So when I heard about Lincoln Center Stage, I thought it would be a new and exciting experience to do that sort of interactive work that I like so much and travel at the same time. So I'm really enjoying it.
Okay, and a little bit about your background?
So I went to Northwestern University in Chicago, and I was 2 years ago, I was just talking to one of my classmates who also plays violin, and she was telling me that she was going to be playing on a cruise in the Mediterranean. And chamber music and traveling are two of my favorite things. And so I looked into this, and I auditioned last year, and here I am.
Yeah, very nice. And Sarah, so you started on Koningsdam?
Yeah, that's correct. I found out about this audition almost 2 years ago now, and it was the very start of the Lincoln Center Stage program, so it was only on 2 ships, I think, at the time, and I was in the middle of my master's degree at USC. I had just graduated from my undergrad at Eastman School of Music, and like Anna, chamber music and traveling are my 2 favorite things. So when I saw this and I saw friends doing it, I said, whoa, this is incredible. And I auditioned in New York City, and I had my first contract this past winter on the Koningsdam, and now I'm here for my second contract.
Okay, so how does it work? How long do you guys stay together? Is it like a 3 or 4 month gig?
Yeah, so it's a 4-month contract on the ship. Sometimes it varies. I think ours is actually 3.5 months. But before each contract, the group will get together in New York City at the RWS studios in Long Island City. And we have 2 weeks of rehearsals, intensive all day, 6 to 8 hours every day, learning all this music, because we have 14 different programs at the moment that we have to perform on the ship. So it's a very intensive rehearsal process. And we all came together, met for the first time on April 10th, and then we boarded the ship on April 25th.
So what are some of those 14 programs?
Oh, some of our favorites, or just some of them?
Well, we have a lot of different things. I don't know, I think some of our favorite programs to play. Personally, I love doing the Masterworks programs, and so we have the Brahms Piano Quintet in its entirety, which is really sort of monstrous, heavy, romantic German music, and that contrasts with programs such as the one that we did last night, which is La Musica Latina, which is everything from piazzolla tangos to some bossa nova, to some Sergei, our pianist, plays a beautiful classical Argentinian piece, and so we really get to play all kinds of different stuff. The program we're performing tonight, we play Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic. And we also perform Bohemian Rhapsody 3 times a week in various programs. So we have a lot of fun just with the huge range of different genres that we play here on the ship.
Anna, why don't you tell us more about BBC Earth and
Yeah.
what are you doing with them?
So Holland America partnered with BBC Earth for their 70th anniversary to Alaska. And basically we play a soundtrack to, I think, 11 different episodic stories about Alaska. And so you kind of get you get to see all the epicness of Alaska with the live music, and it's been a lot of fun. We play it with a house band as well, so it gives us kind of some groovy soundtrack music to add to our repertoire.
How is playing on a cruise ship or in front of a cruise audience different from a regular kind of performance for you guys?
What I love about it is that on a cruise ship, you have people that are coming for vacation. So this Lincoln Center stage and the other venues on Music Walk are not necessarily something that these people would, see that's playing in their hometown, or when they travel to, let's say they're going on vacation in New York City. They might not necessarily buy a ticket to go see the New York Philharmonic at Lincoln Center. This is just available for them right here, and if someone happens to be passing by and they say, oh, what's that? That's cool, I recognize that song. Or, sometimes we play Coldplay. Oh, I know what that is, but it's by string instruments, that's so cool. We kind of draw in people that wouldn't necessarily go out of their way to seek it on land. And it's incredible how appreciative the audiences are and how amazed they are that this is happening on a cruise ship, because it's really legendary for a cruise ship. It's totally changing the way that entertainment is brought on board, and I think Holland America is very lucky to have this partnership.
I was going to ask what kind of reaction you're getting from people on board.
Oh, they love it. They go absolutely wild. There have been people that have come up to us like crying because they've been so moved by the music, or just so ecstatic. The looks on their faces sometimes just bring you so much joy that you're entertaining these people, and it moves them so deeply sometimes. And we see people come back every single day of their whole cruise.
We've also had, especially towards the beginning, we had a few weeks in a row where we had very, very nice interactions with young string players. There were 2 little girls on consecutive weeks who both had brought their instruments with them to practice, and so one of them actually drew us a picture for each one of us. She drew a picture of her with her violin standing with us and our instruments, and we have them up on our walls, these
She
pictures.
also performed for us.
She also performed
And
for us.
I played with her one
Duets.
day.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
So that was really fun. She was from Seattle. She was here with her family, and she told us proudly how she practices every day, even Christmas Day. And I said, wow, I definitely was not doing that when I was 8. So I think she's got a bright future for sure. So
Okay.
that was great.
Okay, appreciate your time, and
Thank you.
good luck in the
Absolutely.
future.
No problem.
Thank you.